Here we go. 180. 180 hot.
It's a brisk night in the Midwest, but we've got football at Paycor Stadium in the Queen City of Cincinnati, Ohio. But tonight we start week 9 with a good one in prime time, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. About set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Gun. Cut.
11. Right away, they'll change the look.
11 MT. 11. Cut.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage. Here's Burrow. Looking for Chase on the out route. He's got him. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
1st and 10.
Here we go.
37-yard line.
Ready? 11
Now
MT.
Burrow changing things up here.
11 mighty. Cut.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great effort there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. And now the Bengal defense here calling a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Good starting position for the Cowboys here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They enter play ranked 8th against the run in the NFL.
I still crack up a little bit after we left our meeting with the defensive coordinator. Because I said to you, stop me if you've heard this before. How about him saying, well, first order of business, we got to stop the run. Of course you do. He's got a good unit, but facing the #1 rushing team, they have to stop that in order to have a good performance.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook. Pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
That throw right on the money from the quarterback from Michigan. It's a 1st down.
A gain of 31 yards.
19, Tiger, 19. 70 Lions.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Well, this defense, Charles, really played well in that win a week ago.
But we certainly had a nice conversation with the defensive coordinator, didn't we? And what we heard, I like what we did, but we definitely need more pressure on the quarterback this week.
This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. That one goes for 24 yards. 1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back.
Mustang, Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70.
Back to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Touchdown, Cowboys! Bijan Robinson. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Cowboys respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Bengals drive about to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. Their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now the first carry here for the running back. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Now Burrow changing the look.
11 Thomas.
On 2nd and 12, Burrow. Got his man, that's Luke Musgrave. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a first down.
11 mighty. Here we go. 11. 11 mighty. 11 MT.
Burrow will throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow going to get this out to Chase. And the Bengals are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting.
And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They're riding a 2-game winning streak into this Thursday nighter. How easy is it when you're on a roll to stay on a roll given the quick turnaround?
Well, you would think it'd be pretty easy because everyone's locked in practice and meetings because everyone feels good about themselves. And for coaches, this is where they have to tell themselves, don't add too much. Don't worry about game plans as much as players. So look at your play sheet and think, give it to the guys who play best, and don't worry about the rest of it.
So from the 37, here's a 2nd and 8. They'll set up a throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown, Cowboys. A big play there. 62 yards.
And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT.
And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was to the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening.
And now off to the races down the right side. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great effort there. On his way to a monster game, 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Bengals are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together.
He'll get it to Robinson to begin the drive.
Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
19 seconds. Cowboy 80.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
As we both know, there was a lot that went into why they made him their first-round pick this year. Part of it was what they saw in college, his playmaking ability when things break down. As soon as he saw he wasn't getting a lane to throw, he pivoted and found an alternate way to the marker.
It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
That's another Cowboys 1st down. A gain of 19 yards. 1st down.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense is moving it a little bit, out back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
2nd and 10. Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he is going to be close to a 1st down as the tackle made at the Bengals' 22. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, He's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
A 21-yard touchdown run.
And the Cowboys take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Here we go.
Now Burrow going to change things up.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Back to throw now on 1st down.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Another 1st down as he went right back to the same well, this time for 17 yards.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Burrow looking to pass. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
The Bengals at 5-3 now on the year. And they come in playing some pretty decent football, 5-3 over their last 8.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
11 MT, 11 Thomas.
Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Got a man open, it's Chase.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
Here now, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Right 80. 11 MT, take.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
That's another Bengals
11 MT.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Can. Stop.
From the gun, they'll try to run it.
And he's going to get this one down inside the 15.
84 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
11. Right 80. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Right 80.
Now it's Burrow. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And the Bengals are going to have first and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. This offense continues to be a hot knife through butter. 3 drives, 3 scores, and knocking on the door again on drive number 4.
11 MT, 11 MT. 11 Thomas. 11 Mighty, 11 Mighty, 11 MT, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 12, 12, 11 Thomas.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Touchdown! From 6 yards away. And the Bengals will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone to potentially tie this game up. This 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
He'll look to throw. And he'll go right back to Lamb. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
I tell you what, that's a veteran play from a guy in his first season in the NFL. A lot of rookies are trying to force something there. He thought better of it, and that was the right decision.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Past the 60, past the 60, 19 Lions.
Looking to throw. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on a flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He'll try and do this himself, and he'll just get rid of it.
The coverage we just saw break out on 3rd down. Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
and one. Ready?
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. 1 second, all that remains. And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
Here's 2nd and 8. Wide open receiver complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now back to throw. Now he'll tuck this and run. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback, so that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll send the tight end in motion. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. Well, the other day they told us when we've got 3rd and 5 or less, we have to be able to convert. And I guess every team would say that, Charles, but an opportunity missed there.
What they were trying to tell us is they believe it's a matchup game at that point. And they liked some matchups that they had, thought they could exploit them, unable to do so on that play.
They'll look to throw again. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Bengals drive about to get going. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
And Burrow going to change the play.
12.
To throw again on 2nd down. Burrow. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a gain of 13, and the Bengals have a 1st down.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going.
Here's Higgins out of the right side. So 8 yards on the completion there, and it'll be 2nd and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
11.
At the
Here we go.
38-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Here we go. 180. It's hot.
It's in the air again, Burrow. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down. So 5 plays on this drive, Charles. All passes, all completions. And just like that, they're in the red zone.
And don't you think the playbook opens up a little bit more now? Because all they've done is throw the football. If you want to run it now, you may very well have them fooled.
And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. That one goes for 16 yards. It sets him up first and goal.
That's another Bengals first down.
Here we go.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Musgrave's got it out right.
Touchdown, Bengals.
Luke Musgrave
From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And that pushes the lead up to 11.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride in the offense this go-around. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys.
Cap 60, cap 60.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll look to throw here.
Now he's going to step up and run.
He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37.
That's good for our Cowboys.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there. Forced the ball free, and it's second down.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Back to throw again.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter.
Fourth quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Prime Time.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Come on.
Robinson up the middle.
Fighting his way through contact. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
On the go.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
Touchdown, Cowboys! A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Cowboys have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a one-score game here in the fourth.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point.
32. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
Jamar Chase on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here first and 10. And he'll find Chase on the right side complete.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the fourth quarter.
11. Here we go. 12. White 11 Thomas. 11 MT Tate. 11 MT Tate. Dot.
From midfield now, Burrow.
And he'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
That's another Bengals first
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Now Burrow changing things up here.
11. 12. 11 MT. 11.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Here we go.
Now it's Burrow. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
Again, it's Burrow.
That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase,
An 18-yard touchdown grab.
and the Bengals will add to their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, that last touchdown we just saw, what an important one. Now it's back to a 2-score deficit for this crew as they take the field here, and they are in desperate need of finding the end zone.
And his play caller does a nice job of giving him an easy throw to start this drive, and he takes advantage of it. The completion sets up a manageable second down.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
What a kickoff to the week this has been. Now a big play. It's third down. He'll try to pick it up himself.
He'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Late in the game, defense trying to avoid a big play. He's able to work out of the passing game, turn it into a run, pick up the first, and stop the clock as well.
And you know in this situation, everything is sped up. The intensity, the thinking, everyone's movements. But for a quarterback, he has to continue to be what we call a flatliner. Level in everything he does and read the clock, feel it in the pocket, and go at the appropriate time.
19 Lions.
Back to throw now on first down. Now he's going to step up and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
I'm not even sure I know who this guy is out there playing right now. This is very unlike him, one of the most accurate guys in the league. Totally off his game right now.
I don't know. I was going to ask you what you pin it on, but defensively, they've been pretty solid.
But sometimes, you know, those defenders, they get into the receivers pretty well, and if they chip away at their timing, it's going to affect what you're doing throwing the ball as well.
And his throw is incomplete. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Well, this crowd is making an impact right now. 3rd and 10.
They'll drop to throw.
Now he'll tuck this and run.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Fourth down, 10 yards to go.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
George Pickens,
59 yards.
and the Cowboys' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points.
They get one more as the extra point's up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see him take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They have this one in hand.
11.
From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10.
Now Burrow changing the look.
11 Thomas. 11 MT. 11 Thomas.
That one looks like he'll throw here. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game. Now it's Burrow.
A short throw to Musgrave. And he is going to have the Bengals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
It's a gain of 18. And the Bengals
11 MT. Stop.
Throwing now is Joe Burrow.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
Open man right side is his running back. It's complete downfield. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A big play there. 56 yards.
And the Bengals use the big play to extend their 4th quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
Now a run here off the RP.
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. He'll wind up losing 3 there on the sack. Good pressure, and it's 2nd down. They'll set up to throw.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself.
And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds.
Kudos for the defense from me on that one because they were prepared the whole way for him to try to escape and hit them for more yardage running it. I like the way they stayed zeroed in on him and kept him contained when he pulled the ball down. I think he was fortunate to get what he did on that run.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. As the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in the 4th.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play. But in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
The decision made for him. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive.
Pass complete to Robinson.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down.
One.